Alright, if you want to send them over to the YouTube.
Okay. All right, I'll let them know.
Here, let me see if I can do this real quick. Alright. Put up on YouTube.
I'm going to put it up on copy link.
I put a thing on Facebook too.
Over. Come on. It's working very well. Just hope
Facebook is the thing that's messing up.
I know. I told people I should share it more. That's weird. I haven't been over here, well, except for mine, but
Yeah. It's Facebook's fault.
it is Facebook's fault.
Yeah, Facebook is terrible.
Let's see. I know. Mhm. So I don't have Tanya. I haven't seen Tanya in a while. It's working a hell of a lot better. It's a lot smoother and crisper.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Wah,
whoa.
wah, 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 wah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, YouTube's doing a lot better.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, bean dorks. Hey, look at that.
Ooh.
Bean dorks. Hey, look at that. God, that's Oh, there's Joe. Joe. Oh, there's Joe. This is take two.
This is just fucking around edition, you know.
Fucking around edition because Facebook was being gay.
Yeah, Facebook sucks. Facebook sucks. Facebook sucks.
Who else is in the chat with us? Who else joined us? I know it's me. There's Joe, and I see 4 people in here.
I'm in there.
You are in there. And they're like Flint. I don't know how that joke goes anymore. I lost that one. Woohoo! And there, Tylor. So I wonder who the 4th person is. Coming in hot. Oh, hi Nick. Sorry we had to switch over here because Facebook was being Facebook.
Yeah.
It happens.
And I'm trying to do like Tibetan monk throat singing, you know, like.
We're just being goofballs now. You're good. Yeah, we had to switch over. Just the way the new Facebook is,
Facebook sucks now.
It just not
like
letting us.
Facebook fucking sucks. And
that's where most of our followers are. But
yeah, but we can't stream because the live streams won't go up.
I don't know if they're restricting that or. Hey, it's me, Charlena. Yay, Charlena.
What's up?
It wasn't a curls joke, I swear. That killed the Facebook stream.
No, like they wouldn't even let us get up from like a get-go, you know?
No.
I don't know. We've been trying a lot. We've been, you know, we're down to a show a week, and it's unfortunate, but it's what we have to do with our schedules right now.
Yep.
And Facebook is just, it's so terrible to work with right now. Like YouTube is not greater, but it at least lets us, you know, bring the show to you guys, you know.
Does your mom have YouTube? Oh yeah, she should have YouTube.
I'll share it with her just to make sure.
I shared her too on the messenger. Hi, Charlena. How's your week been going? Mine's been just working.
Yeah, I'm here.
Working. Both of us working. Dealing with people. I know that did catch that UFC fight. That was pretty cool.
That was amazing.
On the side of our house with your
yeah, I put the projector up on last night.
And we watched it out there on the side of the house because it was a nice night to do it. And I think that was my only second UFC fight I have watched ever because you guys.
We put it up last night. My brother came up last night and we watched it. And Stipe continued to hold his championship. You know, unfortunately, Sugar Sean O'Malley he fucked up his ankle in that fight, and yeah, that was not.
I was looking forward to see him fight and punch the crap out of him.
Yeah, and he fucking rolled that ankle in the first round, and he was done.
All about rolling ankles.
Yeah, he fucked it up pretty good. I bet you tore some ligaments and yeah, some more, you know.
Yeah, I did that. I just put the link up. I posted it real quick on our page as a comment and put a link up to this YouTube page. I know we haven't put much up on here, but I still got part 3 of Haunted Hillview Manor. But that's the last one, but I really haven't put that together yet. But I know you're putting together Point Pleasant and the TNT bunkers.
Yep.
We want to do that.
Yeah, I'm then editing those videos, you know.
But we've been hella busy.
Yeah.
Of working.
Very much going back to work, and our weeks are occupied by that, you know.
And that's why I have a backlog for my other YouTube.
Yeah.
Because they're already edited. They're small videos. The part 3 for Hillview is like, the last one is, I think, 40 minutes. Because the first 2 are about 46 minutes. And it's pretty much the live tour of the Hillview Manor.
Well, and think about all the stuff we have from West Virginia still, you know.
We still got that stuff. I mean, yeah,
it's been busy since
we have a backlog of stuff, but we'll get to it eventually. Just he edits from the computer and I edit from my phone, so you know, which it's worked out so far. So I put some stuff up. Oh yeah, the Mothman Museum I put up for my phone too, just to give you guys a little sneak peek of.
Yeah, it was a great experience, you know.
Oh yeah. Because I for both perspectives, I put for mine and our both pages the YouTube for the TNT bunkers.
Yeah,
my perspective from my page, and I got all the stuff when the REM pod was going off on for the paranormal page, and we're still here. We haven't gone anywhere. I know I haven't posted stuff. I do share content once in a while now, but not like I used to because I had a little more free time. But
yeah,
I still try.
And same here. I post stuff when I can, but I just don't have the time right now, you know.
Some of the stuff I posted from the Haunted Road Media stuff, which
Chris's personal page is probably the best thing to follow right now because he's more active, and it just it's a good thing to follow all together, you know.
Actually, I thought of this though, since I already have my Haunted Hillview, my perspective, I can share it to that and go back and forth.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about a person's name, but anyway.
Your personal page is very active, you know.
I try now. I've reduced my uploading like every week, just once a week, pretty much, because it's become hectic. And I know I try to go out exploring every time I get, and it's on that one is not everything, but it's some nice locations.
A lot of cool abandoned places for sure, you know.
Well, that orphanage won't come out till probably September.
Yeah.
Because I've still, like you said, I still got West Virginia to go through coming up after all the retail stuff abandoned. I have coming up next on mine. Then I'll work. Actually, I probably will work on part 3 then, since I have that still on my. I'll work on part 3 with our intro and slap that up there too, for this page, this side of YouTube page. And I have Wednesday off. Everyone else of my friends is working, so I have time to sit back and do some editing skills, edit some stuff up. Since it takes a little longer for the 40-minute one, but I figured. And if you haven't checked those out yet, part 1 and 2 of Haunted Hillview is out on this YouTube page right now. So check those out. Share the heck out of it. Actually, I share another link out to it on the Facebook page. At least I can still do something from there. No wonder no one goes live from Facebook anymore, because it's getting pain in the ass.
Yeah, Facebook. I don't know what the problem is over there. You know, we were doing so well for the longest time, and then it crashed for a while. Then we were able to get it back for a while, and then it just like completely dropped off.
Last Sunday ran fine.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of the storms, but it's just Facebook. Because I've been talking to some of my friends like Richard and Tara.
Yeah, a lot of people are having problems with Facebook. Yeah.
Even our chats are getting screwed up because people are getting notifications and stuff like that, which I haven't been getting any.
It affects you guys, and it's what we don't want to happen, because you guys are a lot of you are day ones, so I don't know. It's annoying, It
is. It gets annoying. We try to get past it. It's like we'll try YouTube. We at least put something out.
Yeah.
And I mean,
we switched it over. We're trying this,
YouTube has been not trying to jinx.
It's been back and forth, you
It's
know.
been back and forth, yes. Because I know YouTube can also cause a lot of drama, but here you go.
All right, man.
Let's do that. Pulling the tarot card. Yes.
Oh, all right. So we pulled the Justice card.
Dun dun dun.
Justice card.
Facebook Justice. Give us a better live feed. But anyway, continuing. Sorry. I do like YouTube. I do a lot of stuff on there. I'm not, but for live shows, it's up and down depending. I've met a lot of good friends from YouTube. So.
All right. Achieving a new sense of balance, harmony, and how it is attained. Taking responsibility for one's own errors rather than blaming others for one's lot. So
sounds like what's going on in my work. People want to point fingers, but every time I show up, it's like, oh, then they apologize right away. Well, you should talk to me first before you. I hate group chats for work. It's so retarded, so drama. I hate man drama. I deal with enough drama as far as YouTube and the person we will not name anymore.
Yeah. John Cassidy is not a good person.
Nope. I'm just going to say that right now. Joe knows it. If he wants to continue.
Well, it's like I've never interacted with him on a face-to-face level, but through interactions, I know he's not a good person. So don't. If you ever see that name pop up or somebody related to that name pop up, just pass it by, you know?
Yep, that's all I'm going to say about that. Just pass it by. You don't need that. And just pretty much we don't try to mention his name. It will not be. We gave him a shot, and he blew it, and he hurt a lot of people in the process. So moving on. Buford T. Justice. Oh, Joe. You need some Buford T. Justice. But anyway, yeah, it is amazing how these tarot cards pull up and what's going on. It could be also our followers as well. It can sense that it's not just for us.
Yeah, sometimes it's stuff related to people who are watching, you know?
Yes.
That's why we pull the tarot cards, is because it's for everybody, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's not just for us, but sometimes it's kind of meant for us, or it can be meant for you. Either way. Joe says, I never met him. Glad I never did.
Yeah. Same here.
You guys, yeah. I would say lucky ones, yes. Between Tylor and Joe, yeah. So happy to meet you there, sir. Glad you're doing better. I know it's rough.
Joe is one of my favorite people that's ever watched our show. And now I'm glad he's our person who weeds out the people who make fun. By the way, Joe, if you ever see Joe Specht popping in, that's my buddy. He can say whatever he wants in the chat. He's completely free. He's a multiple tour Afghanistan veteran, and you know he's been my best friend for a long time, and that dude can do whatever he wants. Like he can literally pull his dick out in the chat, and it would be okay, you know.
Was that the one on the Facebook too? That last Sunday?
Yeah,
that was him. Okay.
Yep.
They didn't like his drawing. It's like, well, it was very impressive. Yes.
No, yeah, he's a jokester, you know. That's how we've been like that. That's kind of our language to each other, you know. Is we just like poke fun and make jokes at each other, and that's how we go along, you know. It makes life a little bit better.
And Joe, screw that mall cop that didn't when you fell. Screw that guy. But anyway, I was right there with them. But I'm glad you're getting better. Yeah, take those meds. Be well, sir. Positive energy, as always, to you. You know, I know you can't go to some places that we go, but I'm very happy to share. And that's between me, Terry, Nikki, Richard, and Kara. We're happy to share those places you can't get to, and I'm glad you enjoy it, and very happy for you be part of this paranormal show and a part of our friendship. It means a lot to all of us.
Yeah.
It's been great, man. You make a even in person, man. The guy's like, he's on it. Joe is on it. I'm gonna tell you, he makes any situation laughable.
Well, it's good.
Funny. And that's what we need.
And the subject of tonight, for anybody who's asking, is everything. Like, okay, so we have UFO and alien news in the mainstream media. We have leaders who are potentially lizard people. We have ghosts who are popping up in strange locations outside of just like the typical like graveyards and such. People are going missing. Like investigators are going missing in different areas. So like there's so many topics we could talk about. What do you guys want to talk about though? Like you guys gotta tell us what you want to talk about, because I can go into so many different things.
Oh, what was that other app that people have been talking about too?
Oh, that
Randu, I don't know,
Randonautical or whatever. Yeah,
that's getting a lot of people in trouble.
Yeah, well, the big story out of that Randonautical or whatever, one of the things led people to a suitcase that had a severed head in it. Yeah, so it led a bunch of teenagers to a location that had a suitcase with a severed head in it. And that was like, wow. And there's been some other strange things. It's been leading people late at night to areas that are completely secluded. People think that some people are using it to like lure people to locations
to get them in trouble, or
Randonautical
do something bad.
Yeah, let me look up the exact name of it and everything.
Because I've been seeing some things on Facebook and on the YouTube that people have been posting videos about, and none of it's good. I have not seen nothing good about it.
Randonautica. It's considered a video game, but everything I've seen and some of the people I've known who have gone to some locations around their area. So basically how it works is you enter in like, okay, so do you want a secluded place or like something that's around a lot of people, something that's been visited by a lot of people? Are you looking for like a life experience, or are you looking for just to see a cool place? Are you spiritual? Like it asks you all these weird questions, and then it leads you to a place that it feels you need to see or something, and that's where a lot of these people are either misusing it, abusing it, or figuring out how to work the algorithm.
Between me and you and our group of friends, we're our own app.
Yeah.
We don't need.
It's scary as shit, though.
No, it is scary.
I've known a couple of people who have used it and gone to like deep in the forest places, and it's like, hey, you got to be careful. And then I know one of my friends, the app led them onto the trespass, so they were on somebody else's property, and the person was pissed and pulled a gun on them.
That's what some of the other videos I've seen. They trespass and people will follow them in their car.
Yeah,
and call the cops, and the cops pull them over. And it's like,
because people
searching their car. And
people don't want to have their property trespassed upon.
Yeah, always ask permission or open door policy. Either or, just be careful out there. That's all I ask. Just be careful. It's good to ask and have permission, or if you know somebody, it's like, okay, fine. We know you're not going to destroy the area. We're just going to take pictures, film, and leave footprints and be on our way. We want to document stuff that, I haven't seen. And like I said, that orphanage will be out in September. I will post it to both YouTube pages, or I will post links to this one and, of course, mine. But that won't be. But also, I have like you said, we will have the Point Pleasant Mothman area. I still got the prison. All this stuff still coming up in our backlog. Which on the West Virginia trip, we're joined by Richard and Kara. Very awesome friends, very amazing friends. I went and wanted to do. I'm glad I still met them: Joe, Kara, Richard, Terry, and Nikki. They've been awesome. Because it's hard. I mean, I know a lot of other people, but my coworker now likes this stuff too. So we took him out one time. It's great to meet people that have the same passion as like you, me. It's great. Who the hell creates that game? It's we.
Oh, I'm posting something to that. Yeah.
It's not a game, Charlena. It's like an app that leads you into like locations. But a lot of it's been sketchy or it's a lot of unsafe mostly. That will get you either in trouble or even worse, threatened with your life. So most of them, not all of them have. No, it's an app there, Charlena. That's who did. I don't know who in the right mind did that. Don't know. I don't know if there's some meaning behind it or not. We'll never know. I'm sure there's some theories about that app now.
Yeah, and there's a lot of it. But if anybody wants to check out the original, I posted it up in the chat right there. That's Randonautica, and it's called Randonautica. Some people have found some cool stuff. One person found like a piece of ancient history. There was somebody in England, and they found a piece of like it was a knot or something created in like I think like 100 BC or something. So it's technically over 3,000 years old or over 2,000 years old. Yeah. So
That's very
Randonautica has led some people to some great stuff, but some
Some.
people like the big one and the biggest news story about it is a couple of teenagers found a severed head in a suitcase, and that was one of the worst ones and one of the worst things that popped up. Yeah.
I think so. I wonder if someone like whoever killed up or led them to there, or just ran. It just there could be a lot of theories behind it. Like I said,
Yeah.
there could be shit ton of theories behind it and why it was created, but we'll never know the actual truth why it was created. There's always theories of a lot of stuff. Jeez, come on. What's going on here? Live chat. There we go. So what do you guys think? I mean, I know some of you, I don't know. I know Joe's heard of it. Charlena just learning of it. Some of it's good. A lot of it's been sketchy.
Yeah.
Very sketch. I was like on my own app.
Well, it's funny because like something like this is sketchy now. UFOs are normal. Everybody's kind of just blown past the fact that like the government has released information about UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, the world doesn't know how to react to information now.
It's how funny how long has that app been out since this year? Yeah.
Oh no, Randonautica has been out longer. Yeah,
Longer than that in 2020, or it just got weirder because it's 2020.
It got weirder, yeah, because that severed head popped up in 2020.
Charlena says maybe Pinhead is behind it.
Pinhead's been around for longer than that.
Yeah. He's like, he got hip to the technology, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna create an app that leads you into these locations. True. Very true. We don't need no stinking apps. No. I'm not gonna crash on some apps when it comes to the ITC or any of the paranormal apps. Some apps are like, no. But if that's your thing, then so be it. I'm not going to say yay or nay, or just like when
Okay. So Randonautica actually launched in the beginning of 2020.
Oh, awesome.
So within this year, yeah.
We'll just add that to the. Is that the next level of Jumanji?
Yeah.
Severed head and
Yeah.
suitcase?
Yeah, severed head and suitcases, your next level of Jumanji.
I think you turned it off. Yeah. Well, yeah, and when it comes to any apps, even with the paranormal field, we've tried some, we experimented with some. We do have the ghost box, spirit box. I do have one ITC app I haven't had a chance to use yet. I mean, there is a lot of things out there. Some are just there for the money and don't actually work. And maybe there's some 1% chance that some of these actually work. 1%. I'm just going to say 1%. I know some people might disagree. That's fine. We're all here, But we've been trying to go back to more old school ways, and this REM pod here, because it loves batteries. Maybe that spirit from last show drained that battery pretty good. It was talking to us a lot the other night.
Yeah. We'll have one more.
Because he even had the last say too before we ended the last. Because we were talking about the orphanage in West Virginia. So anything, guys, you've been hearing in the news and stuff that you guys want to talk about or throw down on the chat? We'd like to hear. I mean, I've been hardly because between work and eating dinner and UFC last night. I really had a chance.
It's been a busy weekend. I went out.
That was
Friday.
very relaxing, and
Yeah.
And it was something different. I had a beer, sat down, eat some loaded tots and some pizza.
It's funny, after all the UFC fights, like after everybody went to bed, I warmed up the last of the wings and loaded tots, and I ate them at like 1:30 in the morning.
You're allowed to.
Well, we stayed up late, yeah.
Fuck it.
I stayed up. I went out to Columbus. I live in northeastern Ohio, and Columbus from where we live is about a 2-hour drive. And me and a buddy went out to Columbus for a comedy show, a drive-in comedy show. Social distancing and everything. And then I dropped him off at his house at like 4:00 in the morning. I didn't go home until almost 4:30 in the morning, and then I woke up. Started my day the next day.
Go ahead and keep talking. I guess Rick is talking to me.
You're good. You're good. Got through all my stuff of that day. Then the UFC fight was that night, so I had people over for that, and we set up my projector outside, and we're actually able to have like a really fun fight night outside. And Chris, myself, Jeremy, who's been on the podcast for my brother Trent, we watched the UFC event this weekend, and it was important because I used to train with Stipe Miocic, and he's the current UFC heavyweight champion, and it's a big deal for me because like I literally stood in a ring with this guy at one point, and it's nice to see him actually still doing great things and still being the champion. So yeah, it was a fun night and a fun weekend, and Chris and I had a lot of fun. He worked today, and now we're doing the show.
Dude, I don't know why we're open on Sundays, but let me tell you, it dragged ass. We got stuff done. I mean, it's one of those days you get stuff done, but man, when you're not busy, it fucking drags ass.
Oh, hell yeah. When I was working retail, I mean, that's part of the problem, It's just like sometimes it just drags ass, yeah.
Hey, there's Rick. Yay, there. You made it over here, sir. Thank you. He's working up at Cedar Point now. So
Nice.
he's close by us now. He's one of the ride operators.
He's up there in Sandusky, yeah.
Yep, he's up there living in that housing up in Sandusky. Don't worry, Rick. We'll get together, have an explore, hang out one of these days when my schedule is friendlier, since I'm only having the last 2 weeks of 1 day off.
Yeah.
Because people, I don't know, I don't make sense. You take from a store that has not as many employees for another store that has a guy going on vacation.
Yeah.
I never understood that. Take from another store that has plenty of employees so they can still have coverage and not screw over your.
Yeah, next week I go back to 9-hour days, so it's going to be a little hectic.
And it was like, really? I've only been, a month and a half in? It was like, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I already want to take a vacation. I'm still getting used to going back to the work thing. That's probably the other adjustment because, haven't done it in, before the 21 months?
Yeah, before your accident, yeah.
Yeah, before my accident, which, that's the anniversary I don't want to celebrate. That was 2 years ago, so we don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, let's talk about this. So, you and I, our criminal records are pretty much clean now.
Yep. Well, that's that's why I went in the orphanage. Yeah, it's like, I'm good. I'm good now. But the good thing about that, Rich knew somebody that lived across the street they used to work with, so we were cool.
Nice.
So, and plus, no one hardly knows about this, or there's only 2 other videos on YouTube, and not to beg on any YouTube creators, but suck. But anyway, I'll try to make mine the best I can through my phone. I work with, I edit what I have. I mean, I'll save up a computer eventually, probably a gaming computer because they can take all that on the hard drive.
Yeah, you can do so many things with those too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're fine, Nick. We just switched over to the YouTube side of things. Oh, you're okay. You're allowed to. Anybody's allowed to disappear like a spirit. Got the puns going today. But anyway, yeah, we're just. I know you were tired. I'm tired of Facebook right now.
Yeah,
especially the live stream portion.
The Facebook stuff is annoying.
That's why I haven't. Well, I only check. That's why I always share my stuff with pictures. That's the best way with pictures and stuff to share stuff and links and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's hey Nick, you would know Rick. He's from Haunted Road Media. They know.
Yeah. Definitely had a lot of those pop in because you're a big active person over there,
I try. Mike sends me a lot of stuff, links now to his Tuesday. He still has the Tuesday shows. Those are at 9:30. I think he switched from Friday nights to Monday nights when just a short video on stuff.
Yeah.
He posted about the triangle and
and we'll get back to a better schedule once our schedules link up a little bit better, It'd
be nice if they switch me to days, then maybe I can do it more.
Yeah.
I don't mind, but nights aren't bad, but I don't mind the drive because it goes 271, which is the main interstate, goes right over to Cuyahoga Valley National Parks, which is one of my favorite areas.
Yeah. We've been out there a ton.
And you see some of those spooky nights over that bridge right there, a fucking mist on that mountain is fucking beautiful and creepy at the same time.
So scary.
So we know what's down there. We know what's down there. Yes, I'm using my language. Okay, sorry, but
I'm sorry, yeah.
It's YouTube. What do you got to do?
Yeah, but make sure you check that stuff out, and make sure you check Chris's Instagram out. It's Stan_journeys, and Chris is very active. He's posting all the stuff he's doing. Unfortunately, outside of the show, I'm not posting a lot of stuff right now related to the paranormal stuff, but man, he's so on it right now. So make sure you guys are following him.
It's not easy.
Yeah, no, you're doing really well though, dude. Don't worry.
The Instagram, I share the pictures mostly of the journeys and stuff of my explorers with my fellow explorers and friends that I met like 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah,
including Joe. And the videos coming up on my YouTube, some of them will have Joe in them. That'll be a couple of those. And Terry and Rich and Kara and Nikki. I mean, I also share our I call it our back door, which is the C and pretty much our backyard is the CVP. They
Yeah,
love
there's a
that
lot of stuff out
area.
there. Yeah.
They love that area out there. And I showed them recently Nikki and Terry the abandoned vehicle. So all of you that I know, except for Joe, seen on video. So you were there in spirit, sir. And I showed them those abandoned vehicles, and not as overgrown as I would thought, maybe because it's been a dry season, but it's still a little bit thornies.
Well, I saw some of the pictures out from those. You know.
Yep. And Terry being Terry, and they enjoy that stuff, and I don't mind sharing. And they finally seen also that farmhouse out there too. It's very creepy.
Hell yeah.
Very,
Well,
very
guys,
creepy.
we appreciate you all joining in tonight. I know it's a shorter night, but it was a late night, early morning for me. I know this dude. It was a late night for him, and he had to work today.
But we survived. We
Yeah.
got on the YouTube. It was on Facebook.
Yeah. We'll be back soon. We'll be back with a better schedule once things and him and I's schedule sync up a little bit better.
And actually, I will share this video onto the Facebook Facebook one, so everyone knows. Like, oh crap, they disappeared. No, we just jumped on another platform right now.
We're just trying to make sure we can bring up the videos at some point, you know. But we appreciate everybody joining tonight.
Thank you, Nick, Rick, and everybody that joined us.
And have a good night. And you know, Chris, I appreciate everything we do, dude. So everybody have a wonderful night and going into this week, you know. So good night, everybody.
I'll try to check that out tomorrow, Nick, on your show. Yeah, Nick is involved with a lot of shows, but I'll try to check that out.
Yeah, Nick, dude. Keep it up, dude.
You keep it up, sir. Good night, guys, and thank you all. We love you all. Thank you for tuning in.